So, Kim, anything new?
Nothing new.
No.
Nothing too exciting.
We want to congratulate you on your pregnancy news.
Thank you.
Is it sinking in, or does it still kind of feel shocking?
I think until I really start seeing like a belly, it won't really sink in. I think it's just like a weird realization. But I think until you really start seeing the physical changes, and every day is different.
Yeah. I know Kanye is the one who announced this at a concert in December. Was that pre-planned, or did he just kind of blurt it out, or
No, he
were you
just kind of
surprised?
does what he feels, I think once you're past like the 3-month mark, you're pretty safe. So he just kind of goes off of what he feels, and he was feeling it that night, I guess.
So are you due in summer, springtime, summer?
I'm due in July.
Oh, in July. Okay,
Yeah.
great. Well, actually, I was going to ask you because it cracked me up in a couple of the episodes we see for your show that's coming up. You say to Courtney, having kids has made you really boring, or something to that effect.
She just is. I think there's different kinds of moms, and she's like now has these new mom groups and has these different friends that just have tons of kids. And I mean, her life obviously revolves around her kids, and that's how it should be, but I can't really understand that until it happens to me.
I can't wait till you're knocking on my door saying, invite me to music class.
Well, you know what she said to me on the way over here? She said that in the old days, and maybe we should try this, sister...
I did not
yes, you
say
did.
we should
No,
try
let's hear this.
She said, all the kids, like one sister should babysit all the kids, and then, and so I can go out, and then, or vice versa, and, whichever sister's babysitting should just breastfeed all the kids that are there. And I was like,
okay.
I said that's what they did back in the day. I didn't say, let's try this, and she said, does that not freak you out?
I said that
and I said, no, it doesn't.
Well, good luck with that. I'm sure we'll all be filmed for part of the reality show.
Okay, everybody, it's official. Kim Kardashian is now Kim Kardashian West. Yep, legally changing her name just a few months after her lavish Italian wedding to Kanye West.
She is also smack dab in the middle of the 9th season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians on E! And in the next episode, we get a glimpse into some of the wedding planning drama. Take a look.
What I said was, I got an email from the wedding planner, and Sharon said, hey, Kim, I just want you to know your mom wants to do favors for the night before the wedding. What should I do? Kim has made it so clear she doesn't want any help with the wedding. You have your signature style, and Kanye and I really, really, really want this wedding to be just about me and him, just a 100% us together.
Okay,
but Mom, I've said it to you 5 times like that.
5 times.
More than 5.
More than 5.
Hi, Kim.
Hi, Kim.
We haven't seen you since the big wedding. Everybody saw all the pictures. How's married life?
married life is amazing. I mean, we have so much fun. It's the best.
Is it different? I mean, is it a lot different now than it was when you guys were dating?
To me, it's the same. I mean, we've always when we got together, we just knew this was it. And we've always just treated each other like we're this unit and we're this team. And so, I mean, it does feel different to be married, but I think we've always just treated each other that way anyway.
Were you aware all those years before how much Kanye was already in love with you? Had he made that very well known to you before you fell in love back?
We always had a connection. I mean,
No, he was in love with
He
you.
was crazy about you before. Yeah, for a long time.
We did, have a few conversations about it, and the timing just wasn't right. But it's crazy how timing really is everything, and how it just changes so much.
Alice's case caught the attention of Kim Kardashian West. In October 2017, she shared Alice's story on Twitter, saying, "This is so unfair."
At first, I just retweeted it, and then I sent it to my attorney. I said to her, is there anything we can do? Can we, hire different attorneys? Like, what are the options here? What can we do?
After being incarcerated for 20 years, how well did you know the name Kim Kardashian?
I didn't. I did not know her name. I didn't know Kim. As soon as I found out who she was, I started getting every magazine I could find. I started reading everything that I could about her, and everyone was amazed, and I was amazed too.
So you retweeted, and some people would have said that was great. 60 million people now know. Way to go, Kim. But you weren't done after that retweet. Why did you decide to take it another step further?
It became this mission that I just didn't want to give up. I think to some people it might seem like, okay,
Kim made a phone call to the president, showed up. We had been in talks and working on this for 7 months. And it wasn't an instant thing.
So Kim, you're gonna go all the way to the White House. Okay.
Yeah.
First call you make though, who do you call first?
I called Ivanka, and we had a really great conversation about women and wanting to help each other. And I knew that she would have understood Alice.
We're going to get to everything, but one of the things that struck me was you're studying law.
Yes.
And I asked you about J-Lo's Hustler movie premiere. It's going to be so cool. And you're like, I'm not sure if I can go. Why?
Well, I want to go so badly, and they're doing it in New York and Alexandria. It's this whole fashion thing. It's so fun, but I have a contracts test coming up, and I have to study. So these are like, I literally had to change my number and hardly give it out and just say, you know what? I can't go to all these events that I used to go to. I actually have to be home reading and studying, and I have a test.
People don't expect those words to come out of your mouth, Kim. So what don't they understand about you?
You know, well, first of all, with studying law, I think people assume there's an easy way out of this, or because I'm doing it in a way that California allows, where you can read the law, and I have Cut 50, a law firm, like sponsoring me, so I don't actually have to go into class. I saw at first some people thought that was a privilege thing, but anybody can do that. If anything, I think it's the exact opposite. And yeah, so, I mean, I think like last night I was in Kendall's room and she was getting ready for a party and they were like, please come out with us. And I was like, you guys, I have to study. Like,
So
there's
an A means more to you than being A-list right now.
Right now, yes, it does.
And
It
what do
does.
you want to do with that law degree? Once that happens, and I fully think it will, what do you hope to do with that?
Well, I really do believe that the more that I know about the law, the more that I can help. And to me, that's just been such a passion of mine, is seeing what's really going on and trying to help with policy. I love to help other people see that there's so much wrong with the system and want to make a change also. So I would love to start a firm. I would love to continue to work with Cut 50, the firm that I'm working with, just to help policy, but also individuals, and start their lives over.